Hi, in this video we are going to solve a hard easy problem. Sorry, a hard easy problem, a hard SQL problem. So let's begin. Okay, first of all, we need to go to sqlpractice.com, SQL and linepractice.com. Then we need to select hospital.db, and after that we need to select view all questions. In difficulty we need to select hard, and we select the second one, which says show patient ID, weight, height, is obese from the patient's table. Okay, we select that one, we get rid of this, and we can start solving this problem. Okay, so let's read the question. It says, show patient ID, weight, height, is obese from the patient's table. Display is obese as a Boolean, 0 or 1. Obese is defined as weight in kilograms divided by height in uh, meters squared greater or equal to 30. Weight is in units kilogram and height is in units centimeters. Okay, so before trying to solve this problem, let's take a look at the information we have, the patients table. So this is a table with information about patients in a hospital. We also have the expected output. So this is the output we should get after writing our SQL code. And if we click on get hint, we can get some solution keywords. For example, select, case, and power. And if we click on get hint again, we can see a portion of the solution so that we have an idea on how to solve this. So I encourage you to solve this problem on your own and try to solve it. And if you are stuck or you are unable to continue, you can come back to the video and we can solve it together. Okay, so let's do it together. So let's read one more time the question and try to understand it and break it down step by step. So it says, show patient ID, weight, height, is obese from the patient's table. Okay, so we can begin by doing that. Select. So it's already giving us the name of the columns. Select patient ID, weight, height, and is obese from the patient's table. Okay, let me just format this. And from patients. Okay, then it says display is obese as a Boolean, 0 or 1. And then it says obese is defined as, and this formula. So it's telling me that the is obese column doesn't exist uh, in the patient's table. So if we analyze the table, we don't see any is obese column, but we can see the patient ID here, the weight here, the height is here, and is obese is nowhere to be found. So uh, we have to display it by creating a function ourselves. So first we need to define what obese is. So here it says obese is defined as weight in kilograms divided by height in square meters. It's greater or equal to 30. So if a patient has this this product of dividing the weight by the height, and if the answer or yeah, if they come up with something with a number greater than or equals to 30, they are defined as obese. And if they have a number below 30, they are not obese. And how are we going to display that? With zeros and ones. Okay, so if someone is obese, we are giving them our number 1. And if they are not obese, we are giving them a number 0. So in this case, we need a case statement. So this case statement is something similar as an if. For example, if someone's weight is greater than, I don't know, whatever, they are obese. If they are if their weight is less than whatever amount, they are not obese. So that's what we are going to do here. So first, let's define here. So if someone which has weight and we divide that by the height, it's greater or equals to 30, then 1 because they are obese. Else 0. And we can end this as is obese. Okay. If let's see if we can get it right as we run it. So you can see we get it wrong. And let's see why. Okay, so in this case, we are getting it wrong because I forgot to place when. Okay, so case when the weight divided by the height is greater or equal to 30, then it's obese, then 1, else it's not obese, it's 0. Okay, but as you can see, we got the incorrect solution. The solution is not correct. Why? Because here it says the weight is in units kilograms. Okay, so here there is no problems, but here it says the height is in units centimeters, and the formula needs or it's displayed with meters squared. So that's a problem. So what we need to do is to convert the height that is already in centimeters in the table to square meters. So to do that, we need to um, divide the height by 100. Okay, that's going to give us the height in meters. So, for example, for the patient ID number 1, it's going to give us, it's going to turn 166 centimeters into 1.56 meters. Okay? But we are not done yet. After doing this, it says that it needs to be in meters squared. So we need to elevate the height square. So for that, we are going to use power and to the power of, and we need to elevate this to the power of 2. And so with this, we should get our query correct. So just to make a recap, we are selecting these columns, and then we are using a case stating that if a patient uh, has okay, when the weight divided by the height in meters squared equals or is greater than 30 for each patient, then that patient is going to be obese. So we are going to give them our number 1. Else, if the result of this formula for any patient gives a number below 30, then they are not considered obese. Therefore, we are giving them a 0. And we are calling that column is obese. And we are retrieving all of this from the patient's table. So if we run this, we should get our query correct. So as you can see, we have here the solution provided by the website. Here are some alternative solutions. And also the output is as the site wanted us to be. So here it is. If you find this video useful, you can leave a comment, and I'll see you in the next one.